A massive 16-pound walleye was just caught, a couple of wild fish house designs you gotta see to believe, and it's time to call out keyboard warriors. We got that and more coming up right now in Target Walleye's Top 5 presented by Seafoam. Let's dive on in. So apparently, in the last week or so, there has been two separate 16-pound walleyes caught out of Lake Oahe, a section of the Missouri River near Gettysburg, South Dakota. Let that soak in for just a second. A 16-pound walleye? That thing could lose 6 pounds and it would still be the walleye of a lifetime for basically everybody. This one was posted by South Whitlock Resort on Facebook, who said Scott's walleye of a million billion lifetimes when 16 pounds, 1.6 ounces. It was 31.8 inches long and it had a 22 and an eighth inch girth.
That's quite big.
And yeah, I would love to know the specific bait and technique info too on how that fish was caught, but nobody ever seems to share that, especially when you're talking about a walleye that's in the teens. But if I can dig anything up, I'll make sure to keep you posted. Number 2. Let's keep the big old girth train a-going. Choo-choo! And in honor of the upcoming ice fishing season, I'm going to share a photo right now of one of the fattest, girthiest walleyes I've ever seen plucked somehow through an 8 or 10 inch hole in the ice, and that's MG Outdoors' 14-pound greenback out of Manitoba's Lake Winnipeg. He caught a few seasons back, and man is that walleye ever my spirit animal. Matt caught that thing on a pink tiger glow color Acme Hyper Glide. Not the Hyper Rattle, the really heavy one that you fish and snap real fast, but the Hyper Glide, which looks similar but is lighter and has little mechanical wings that open up so that it has a really slow, smooth, steady glide on the drop. Which is important because ice fishing, cold water, more lethargic fish, a lot of times they don't want to chase down something that is just screaming around down there. So that slowed out action will help you get more bites. And Matt released that fish to get even bigger, so by now, maybe it is a 16 or 17 pound walleye the next time it's going to be caught. Huge props on the fish of a lifetime, man. Wait, hold up, we can't end this one right here. I was looking at the original photo of Matt's crazy fish and I saw some comments underneath there from those classic keyboard warriors saying, I mean, you know how it goes. Hold it out farther, Photoshop, fake, blah, 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 blah. But here's the deal. Hold it out farther. That fish would still be 14 pounds even if Matt was holding it behind his back. You can't hide big. Which brings us to number 3. It's time to call out the keyboard warriors.
You hear me talking, hillbilly boy?
There's a lot of negativity on the internet nowadays. You gotta have some pretty thick skin to put yourself out there. If you've ever posted a fishing video or even just a photo, you've likely seen all of the comments from haters, keyboard warriors, whatever you want to call them, of the hold it out farther.
Fake, Photoshop, you didn't catch that, who let you hold their fish, blah, 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 blah.
Really? I'll never understand why folks get so angry and are just so mad all the time.
I'm always angry.
Especially about something as unimportant as how somebody's holding a fish or the way that their fish photo looks. The thing that they are proud of and putting out there to share with others and then getting just destroyed in the comment section by clowns. Just remember, the majority of those comments are all coming from the same type of breed of human, if you can call it that. They're commonly known as keyboard warriors, but after doing a little bit of research, I found out their scientific name is actually the North American Internet Troll, or North American Internet Fisherman. And it's a really special breed of creature, and here we have the privilege of seeing one in its natural habitat. Now, a little bit of background info on this mysterious species. Closely related to the sofa bison, the great North American internet fisherman is more commonly known for its useless banter and uninformed jargon. They are easily aggravated by most all success stories, big fish photos, and especially by female anglers. Lacking nearly all basic fishing skills, the North American internet fisherman depends heavily on the shield of its computer screen to protect itself. If you come into contact with one, be sure to back away slowly while hitting the block button, and you'll never be happier. Alright, I'm done now. That was my Preach Fest rant of the day. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Whew! Alright, Goose Fraba. Gotta calm down a little bit. Sorry, internet trolls just get me a little bit fired up. So now, for this next one, let's just relax a little bit and look at a couple of fun fish house designs that you maybe haven't ever seen before, because I definitely haven't. Like this first one posted by Jeremy Barnett in the Trick Your Trap Facebook group, and it's, I guess you could call it a portable potty design.
It's a beaut, Clog, it's a beaut.
Now, if you want something that's on the opposite end of that spectrum, check out Peter's limousine conversion that was spotted on the Rainy River near Lake of the Woods the other winter. Can you imagine pulling up next to that thing at the community hole?
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
If you've ever come across any wild fish house designs like those last couple, drop a comment below and let me know what they were. Let's move on to number 5. Got some more proof that it's a Pike-eat-pike world out there. Kendall Brem came across this toothy situation near Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Honestly, I'm not really sure what's going on with this picture, unless maybe pike have a strange way of showing that they love each other. Knowing Kendall, she probably wasn't just out for a casual stroll when she came across that scene. She's an avid fish head and doesn't go anywhere without an emergency rod and reel or a little bit of firepower. Keep after those critters, Kendall, and remind me to move to Devil's Lake, North Dakota when I retire, because they've got a little bit of everything going on and everything seems to grow big fast. Alright, that wraps up this week's top 5. A big shout out to Seafoam for keeping us running smooth and making this video series possible. And if you want more walleye related content like this, sign up for our free Target Walleye emails, and I'll see you back in 7.